about Stefano. He's really cute.
It's worth it? What? Hi, welcome to the pre-stream, anyone who happens to be here. How you doing? Ash,
Don't forget to set.
I'm putting the
set a
ping right now.
notification for everyone. Yeah.
You know, oddly enough,
Alright.
the stream I had earlier today, I just realized that I never put out a ping for it.
Hey, it happens.
You and forgetting things is like Canadians and war crimes.
Canadians and war crimes? What?
I only caught war crimes by ADHD.
Okay. Right. So we put on the ping. I don't think that doesn't really mean much for these kind of streams, but yeah. So hello there. We're in the pre-stream. We're just waiting for everyone to show up. There's still a bit of time. We currently have, I guess, two players here, three players here, 2 players missing. That's about right, isn't it?
I mean, technically, 3.5, since my brain is off one way and I'm right here.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be a great time. I just realized my DM screen is out of date.
Update like Windows. No, if you update Windows, that's bad.
No,
for some reason. I don't know why. But...
No, updating Windows works. I do that. I'm just looking at my DM screen and it is out of date.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I think it's out of date. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is from before you guys leveled up. What? Oh my! Where's my calendar? Also, I should have just an actual calendar printed out.
It's kind of funny how this. I see I'm not the only one scatterbrained today.
Listen, there's a lot of shit to keep track of, and it's like, how do I keep track of it?
It's called a organizer.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, but
Yes.
I was never
Have you
told how
tried
to use an
World
organizer.
Have you tried World Anvil?
I
Hashtag
tried
not
it,
sponsored.
but it's like too much. Hold up a second. Am I signed in? I'm not signed in, am I? Oh shit. I literally just cleared the cache, so I unsigned myself.
My goodness.
No, I'm signed into Roll20. Don't worry, I'm signed to Roll20, everything's sorted out. I'm talking about for my calendar, because I just need to look at the calendar to keep track of what day it is. It is currently the 19th of August. And
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh great, we're missing the one person that actually matters. And that's Bomber.
how is he the one
this is-
person who matters? Excuse me?
Because this is their plot point.
Oh yeah, it is. You are right. We are missing Bomber.
Well, if Raz dies, it's because he wasn't. Oh, hey!
What do you guys
Hey,
always?
there he is.
You know the thing.
Raz gets to live.
Hello! Welcome! Okay, everyone's here.
On the hour.
Oh my god, I'm excited. Everyone's here, and it's exactly on time. We're not going to be late at all.
Where's Bomb? No, where's Bear? Where's Bear?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, I sent him a message. He might be asleep. If he is asleep, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because I can just take over. Okay.
Eh.
And D&D Fragile 15. Hello, welcome to the actual stream. Okay, so really quick introductions just in case. I'm over here. This is me, Starlight, the person behind the screen, center left. And over there are all the players whose names pop by in the middle of the slideshow, and they can introduce themselves also. But they've already. Bomber is not Razzle anymore. Apparently, he's just still Bomber.
Give
Oh
it
no, never
time.
mind. Oh no, it's
Hello,
fixed.
everyone watching the stream. Woo!
Okay.
I am off my med, so I am hyper.
Right. And with that, what do you guys say to just immediately getting into it?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, super small thing
Oh,
first. If you
yeah.
guys, if you the players look in art chat, you'll see that Stefano has new art, and I'm gonna just post that on stream. This majestic little boy, this doggo, this is what Solstice, the leftmost player you see, the fairy, rides a blink dog. Yes, he's got fur. Don't question why.
Because it's a dog.
Yeah, that's just how I do blink dogs now. So there we go. That's all I just wanted to point out. A little order of business,
Yeah.
I even have updated this token in Roll20. I mean,
Eh,
sorry, in token
yeah.
in Tabletop Simulator. Right. So it is currently evening. The evening time of August the 19th is approaching night. The party is the party is right here. This wagon here. In fact, you know what? How about could you, Solstice? Could you move all your tokens off to the side? Because it gets confusing for me, being like, okay, where are we again?
I am away from the computer.
No, you guys are fine. It was just Solstice was cornering the wagon, about to ambush them from either side. From when last we left off, you guys met a little tiny frog monk, who basically spent an amount of time, basically marking out ditches in the road, and he was basically saying, "Oh, for like I think 4 copper, he'd basically
Yeah,
show
the
you
dragon.
around." And Solstice thought, "This guy's gonna scam me for 4 copper."
No, he thought he was a dragon in
Yeah.
And then
disguise.
I'm trying to pay him a full gold.
Yes. Basically, interrogation XYZ. We're not gonna go too much of a recap because, what happened last session was mostly RP and a whole lot of nothing because you guys had bad rolls for the encounters. I'm gonna say that.
What do you mean bad rolls? I succeeded.
Oh no, you were wonderful that you managed to avoid that encounter, but I mean the double 10s, the double 1s. So, yes, you guys have decided to take the carriage a bit off-road because it's safer that way. And since you're here, you guys know that you could probably go, again, if you take the most direct off-road path, you'd pass by a little cabin which Razzle suspects might or might not be where a certain green dragon is waiting for them. Alternatively, you guys could just try to find a way just around, skip it. It's entirely up to you because I don't have any pull on you guys, and none of the NPCs who are with you have any know anything or are capable of doing shit.
The only one that knows Raz's situation is Litney, and maybe Solstice, but mostly
I'm going to stop you right there. That's the end of me. I will leave it to you guys. You guys are now all in character. That's where you are. You're in the carriage, slightly off-road. You know you can either go the path. The path you want to go to is the path you want to go has the cabin alongside it. Alternatively, you could just try to go around. I'm just telling you that. I'm stopping now. It's just you guys. You have to make your decision.
Raz just eyes the cabin.
Litney notices it. It's like, maybe we should check out the cabin. I'm quite interested.
Solstice will look at the Litney like what she is planning. But
She just gives a
she
smile.
but she will drive there. She suspects she knows what's going on, but she will not say anything about it. Because it's not her place.
Yeah.
Sarah looks at the cabin. Isn't it a bit small for everyone?
I think if some of us should stay behind and.
Oh yeah, because the
Well, you-
cabin is visible in the distance, I will just tell you this basic little bit. It does seem it seems like a decent sized cabin, maybe a what you'd say a 2-bedroom cabin. That's all you know.
Banakafalata will actually raise his voice and goes, My mistress suggests that as I am expendable and capable of coming back to life after being resummoned, I should probably go first if you are expecting danger within that cabin.
Oh yeah, sure. Rachel just pipes up. I'm allergic to dying again.
Nevertheless, my suggestion holds. I could do this in relatively quick fashion. Simply go there, report any dangers, possibly to you, as my mistress is able to see through my eyes for a pretty much an infinite distance, and then simply come back and tell you the situation.
Uh, maybe it also help if I went just in case. Are you sure? Are you sure, Rachel? Yeah. Look, I don't want to be shown up.
I do not
Okay.
think this is a very wise move, as well, I have a sort of particular bond with my mistress, as I am at her service through some form of, otherworldly means. My eyes and hers are connected by, despite any distance that could be had. But, well, I will not prevent you from following along if you wish.
Litney will reassure that reassure Bana that she can also see through Rachel's eyes.
Mm. It's just that I have an unlimited range, so oh well. Anyway, so do you guys want to do that, or should we do something else?
Rachel will Captain Morgan and pose on the cat's head.
All right, sure. I was planning on turning into a bat, but I guess that's off the table now.
No, you can and still change it to a bat.
No, I cannot. You are way too fat for me to lift you off the ground.
She just looks like offended.
I do not care. Just
So,
let's just
can I do
go.
a roll?
Sure. Wait,
No,
no,
uh,
I'm not the DM.
fuck.
What did he ask for?
Sorry. Well, just so you know,
I'd
I'm
like to
not
do
trying
a roll.
Yeah. Tell me what. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
want to try observing the cabin.
Yeah, sure. If you want to get any more, again, you have any questions? Ask me about what you guys see. If you
Just
want
so
to
you know,
observe,
Just trying to get
go
more
on.
information.
Yes, go ahead.
Banaka Falata is walking towards the cabin, and
Yes.
I
he's
don't
not
want to
being
be on
discreet
this
about
Yes,
it. He's
Go
yes.
back to-
Pause. Rolls are instant. So, Razzle, you can make your roll. I'll give you any information you get from that roll. I'll tell you this much: you get a basic amount of information no matter what. Well, I guess you get a basic
Well,
amount of
That's
information.
bad.
Could my dogs help her
No,
with if they
No.
smell anything?
no, it's
No.
sight. She's looking at the cabin. You guys are more than 100 feet away. You're too far away to smell shit.
That's a
Okay,
cabin, all right.
Yeah, but
so with a 6, you can tell this. Okay, Razzle.
It's a cabin.
No, Razzle. As you look at this cabin, you can see it's It's a fairly small cabin. It's a bit out of the way, actually. Like, you wouldn't have really noticed this unless you know, actually went off-road around here. If you guys were just like on the rough part which you had, you probably wouldn't have seen it. It's wooden. It seems to be actually fine make. Again, you can't like make out too many big details, but all you can see is that's a nice cabin. It's not that small, and it's fairly new. You understand those 3 points?
Got a feeling this is the place because what other cabin has a bunch of pit traps
I will
around it?
I will tell you this immediately, just based on the you know you don't this doesn't feel like someone who wrote that note would have a cabin like this. I just want to give you that little
Oh,
quick.
yeah, because it's not their cabin.
I mean, yeah, the cabin probably doesn't belong to her to begin with.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. This is just a commandeered building. I really doubt a dragon owns the cabin.
That is the extent of your knowledge.
Okay, so what is Rachel and Vana see?
So the two
Vanna
of
will ask Rachel if they should be sneaky about this.
Yeah, we probably should.
Very well.
I mean, I'm a rat.
Donna Kafalata disappears.
Uh, uh, I
What,
I
you
don't
mean
have.
you can't do that? That's a shame.
Okay. Key roll for stealth for Rachel. I'm still away from the computer.
Okay, sure. Let me take a look at what her sheet is. Oh, I'm clicking on the stream avatar, what they can see. Let me see.
Hmm.
Does Rachel have a sheet?
Yeah, she does.
Okay, cool. Well, she doesn't have a stealth check, so apparently I'm just gonna roll dexterity.
Yeah.
Why does she not have? I thought rats have proficiency in stealth. Oh well, you got a 12. Congratulations. That's one of my highest rolls. You should be proud.
Yeah,
Do I need to roll
Rachel's just
stealth
like,
as well,
No,
or do I
no,
just
you're
auto-succeed
invisible. You
easily?
don't need to roll stealth unless you're like, trying to sneak past someone who's listening.
Rachel doing the Mission Impossible, squeaking Mission Impossible. Squeak, 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 squeak.
This is not
Mhm.
very stealthy of you.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Actually, you know
And
what?
you are doing a pretty bad job at it.
If you're gonna be talking out loud, you will have to roll stealth, just so you know. Because invisibility doesn't do shit against noise.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going along with the
Okay.
bit, but don't worry.
So you guys are going along. You guys are approaching the cabin. Litney, you're not gonna be able to see through Rachel's eyes for very long because the cabin's more than 100 feet away.
All right. I see. Because packed in a chain.
Yes.
Yep, I have voice of the chain master, which lets me not only speak through my familiar, but also give me infinite range on the ability to see through its eyes.
Yeah.
Well, good thing. And Rachel, if she dies, I can just reflavor her soul. Just comes right back.
Yep. What a ballsy rat. A rat you flavored to actually die. Okay, so you guys move forward. I'm gonna say as you approach the cabin, uh, you don't notice anything immediately. You don't see any traps. You don't, again, you don't trigger any traps at the very least. You're not actively keeping an eye out. You're just, you're approaching, and there's nothing special. There's nothing special to be seen. whatsoever.
Uh,
Until you kind of approach the cabin a bit closer, and Beneficolata is pretty much intelligent enough. I don't know about Ratchel, but you would notice uh, it's a pretty nice cabin. Like, it is not, it is by no means a luxurious place. It's not like a mansion or anything of the sort. It's a small little cabin, maybe with 3 rooms, like maybe with, I don't know, 2 rooms and a hall at most, you know? But you're looking at it, and the wood is actually quality stuff. Like, it's not stuff it's not wood you'd be able to just find randomly scattered about, you know? It's like someone paid a premium to get this thing built. Let me, I'm just
a
double
lot
check.
fancier than the orphanage.
Let's see, where is this? Okay, here. You can see that there's a path actually leading up to the cabin, which is a bit odd because, I mean, this place doesn't look like it gets a lot of people. So why is there a cabin here and why is there a path? And it's recent enough that it's not completely overgrown. You can see near the cabin there's a little storage shed and there's a well. But that's about all you can see. It looks perfectly normal. And other than going into the cabin, you're not really going to be getting any more information than that.
Solstice tried to sense if this was created with magic.
Well, it's just
Are-
Ratchel and
Okay, so Solstice is also
Beneficolata.
going to approach with the two.
And she's small enough, and she can shrink herself. So she can become
Okay,
tiny.
you're gonna want to roll me a stealth check as well if you're trying to be
Well-
stealthy, or you don't need to try to be stealthy, I guess.
Before he does that, can Benacafalata feel any just based off the vibes? Can he feel any sort of magic in the area?
How do you do that?
Arcane
Roger.
check?
Okay.
I don't know. I guess he just inhales very very hard and tries to see if he smells bitch in the air. I don't know.
Arcana check?
Do you have
Yeah.
Arcana?
Well, yes, I do.
No, does benefit.
Well-
Oh, actually, it does benefit. You know what? Hold up a second. You're using Path of the Chain, so I guess you can roll your Arcana. Isabella, if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Why so many
Arcana.
dice rolls?
100 d20. Who knows?
And
That was a bad
Benacafalata
roll.
almost tries and almost sneezes, almost breaking his invisibility. But
You
manages
have
to hold
no
it
clue. How do you even
what?
look?
You know
How do you look for magic with your eyes or with your nose? You
Wait,
don't
I got it.
understand.
I want to
In-
see. I
In
wanna
fact,
see
you know
Ratchel.
what? Where are you guys as players? There you are. Here. Welcome
You know
welcome to the cabin map.
You know what?
Hmm.
You know what? Just for the lulz, I want to see if I want to make an intelligence roll for Ratchel, see if he feels anything. Hold on. Ten.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Yeah, the 0. So that's just a 10.
Yeah, you have no clue. How do you look for magic? You're not even sure how you begin.
Huh. Man. Then he makes it so much easier.
So, oh, I see. So who all is approaching, I guess?
Ratchel will
Razzle.
take the middle. Oh wait, no, the party. You mean?
I don't know why my token is always off center.
I have no clue why either. I probably did something, who knows. Really quickly, let me explain something to you and Looker. To anyone watching, we're using Roll20, which is the website we use for this stuff. What I've done is I've just in OBS split the screen in a weird way. So all the chat stuff that's happening right, that's I just put on the other side, and the actual map I put over here. It's pretty simple. And I've also got Tabletop Simulator running, so I can just switch to this at any time, and it'll just be cool to look at. So here's what's happening. I just want to know who all are approaching the cabin. Because from the outside, you, at least with your rolls, you cannot notice anything amiss. It's just an oddly well-made cabin, an oddly nice cabin in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the frontier, which, is weird enough, and it's also at the, just only a day away from the Forbidden Forest, which is also very weird. You're not sure why this is here.
Raz is most likely going to head towards the door.
Okay, you're approaching then.
Litney will follow behind after picking Razzle up.
Okay.
Before Raz actually makes it to the door, Banaka Falata will say, well, actually, once again, would you mind if I was the one to knock? I would prefer that you do not endanger yourself if you were met with, let's say, a crossbow bolt to the face as soon as the door opens.
You say that and a bang just happens. I heard in the background.
Bang.
That's my cat jumping off the desk. Don't worry.
Okay, so what is
Is,
going on? I need you guys to tell me as players what's your consensus.
I will allow the cat to do what he wants.
I don't know why Solstice, but your
it's
token
honestly
is
up
just
to
slightly.
It's up to Razzle because, like, honestly, me personally, it's just my suggestion. It's right. It's the choice of Razzle. Honestly, if you want me to knock first, you let me knock first. If you don't, then you can just go ahead and do it yourself.
Okay, Solstice, I fixed your token.
Yeah, thanks.
Bomber.
I guess Raz is just going to take the lead on this one. They're going to
Alright.
try the door. They're not even going to bother knocking because they're just going to see if the door's unlocked.
All right. Well, shoot yourself.
Indeed. As you reach out and touch the handle, it is indeed unlocked. It opens
Oh,
fairly
that's
easily
not
without even
good.
the slightest bit of resistance.
that's...
Do you open it?
Yeah.
Careful, Lady Razzle.
Okay, now listen. Inside the cabin, what? There are many things that strike you, but small things. The most important thing being a person, an individual, a very eye-catching individual. You see in the middle of this fairly large living room. That's how you'd best describe it. Seated upon a small, fairly simple table, one leg crossed over the other, a fairly tall woman with black hair. Give me 1 second. Let me actually look at this. I can't look at this properly without opening it on stream. That's unfortunate. Okay. So I'm gonna do my best to describe this, and I'm gonna post it in the description spam. In art and references actually for you guys. So you see a woman, okay, fairly tall with long black hair, both curly and braided, over her shoulder. You can see hints of green in her hair. In fact, not just hints of green, but strokes of green, unnatural formations of green. Like even difficult, even to the point where it would be difficult to dye it in such a way, but it seems oddly natural. She has a rather confident look as she stares at you. I'm going to just show you the picture. You see
Okay.
this person, and chat, this is the person they see.
Hmm.
I am too jittery to do my usual mommy joke.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So basically,
Smash. Next question.
yeah, I don't
That
even
looks
know how
like
that. I don't know how to properly describe that dress. They're halfway
looks like
between
Jessica Rabbit.
halfway between elegant and just how would I say? They're dressed very confidently. That's what I could
She's
say.
like, she looks like Jessica Rabbit.
And she looks at you and she's like, "Well, well, well! Look what the cat dragged in."
Huh.
Were you a stalker, I suppose?
Give me 1 second. Let me reveal the map.
That'd be nice.
Da 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 da. In fact, so here's the map. And in fact, because there's not much. Yeah. In fact, the area behind her doesn't even have a door. So I might as well just reveal this. So yeah, it's a fairly a simple but it's a simple but really well made room like hall. There's another door over here also. The wood is made of fairly high quality stuff. There's like a bunch of shelves with all sorts of knickknacks and oddities all over the place. Solstice, I see you going around the corner. You're not engaging
Yeah,
with
I
the.
can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I need it, I can always just run in.
Okay. Cool.
But I want to sneak around a bit,
Cool.
see what's in this
If you want to
this area.
sneak around, as in rolling stealth.
Just go and look around.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
I'll get back to you in just a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, it's obvious that-
Razzle, in response to you, she's like, "Stalker? No. I am his true love. He belongs to me. It's as simple as that. If
From
anyone
what I
Yeah.
heard
here
in gossip,
Which is why you're allowing someone else to marry him. Good job,
from what
by
I
the way.
heard during the gossip that I've heard, that me and my mistress have heard during the journey, I am pretty sure the dragon in question is homosexual.
Nah, no. He was into.
Raz
It's
looks over
obvious
to them. I can assure you he is not.
Given
Oh.
that it's one of Lady Razzle's exes, definitely not.
Oh, well, I misunderstood then. This is still difficult for me to wrap my head around.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, so he's not a furry.
Oh, you look scaly.
as
Anywho,
so the lady slowly stands up and approaches. Okay? She's gonna slowly stand up and she's gonna approach. Again, as she approaches, she walks with confidence you rarely see in people.
can I roll a nature check to see how old this obvious dragon lady is?
Go ahead. You can attempt to do so. Mm-hmm. A
That's a
13.
13.
I mean, tough to tell. Looks like an adult. At least an adult.
Yes, because
I mean, then
Yeah,
again,
but-
you don't feel like you're about to drop dead in an instant, so it's probably not ancient.
so it's probably.
But it
a young
might.
adult
I mean,
or
with a
teenager.
13, you don't know. It might be ancient, but you're You have no solid evidence to back that up, other than your vague assertions. You know. So yeah, Razzle basically she says, and that marriage is going to be officially annulled. Finally, is it not? That
One more
marriage,
time.
and that marriage is going to be officially annulled. Finally, is it not? That marriage you've been
That was the
holding.
plan. That was going to be the plan if you hadn't stole the gold that prevented me from doing it in the first place. Raz is just not letting up of that. Like the sign just basically goes, "Why even steal it in the first place if you could assume that I was going to use it for that?"
Obvious answer.
And she's
Or
gonna
to
look at
hold it
you.
over you.
Do you
Obvious answer.
do you honestly expect me to believe a thieving cat? No. I'm going to make sure that it is properly annulled. It's as simple as that. Personal
Raz takes out the
assurance.
bag of saved gold. I have the rest of it right here. You give me the rest. It's going straight to him. Heck, you can deliver it yourself.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
But let's pause for a second. Solstice, as you're trying to open that lock, it is firmly and magically definitely locked.
So something's goody in here.
Yeah,
Shame I
maybe.
don't have any of this.
Maybe not. It looks like a very simple place.
Okay.
Again, it's tough to tell.
If you are struggling with this, I could cast what's it called again? The spell that
Yeah,
allows you
no.
to delete magic.
No, again. What do you mean? Beneficolata, you're here with the dragon. Solstice is over there. You can't be in two
Well,
places at once. Pick one, please.
I'm
And,
here, right there.
And Isabella
Yes.
can't.
Who are you talking to then?
Isabella can't speak.
I was offering to cast you know the dispel magic on the safe.
What safe? The safe which Beneficolata is in here. Solstice is out there. How are you talking to them?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was Razzle that had the
No.
safe. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah. So this the woman is gonna be. That is tempting. That's very tempting indeed. But there is something. The marriage is surely to be annulled, one way or the other. What I want something from you, though. Something a bit more specific. She's just waiting for a response. She's trying to just see what your response is to that. And as she
What is
approaches,
that?
by the way, as she approaches this close, she pauses all of a sudden. Her nose crinkles. And she raises a hand to her nose. What is that ungodly stench? I knew you were a cat, but you stink worse than one. God. She says, actually holding her nose, and yeah, she's actually just holding her nose as she steps back. Not even like, it doesn't sound like she's saying that just to like belittle you. It sounds like she actually seems to think that.
Wow, how rude. Lady just says.
I doubt that it is coming from her. I apologize in advance. in which
Razzle
case it
thinks a
would be
moment
my
before just
fault.
picking up the puppet. Not me. It's this little jerk.
No, it's
Oh yes, go on.
it's nothing as insignificant as that. It's ugh. So whatever that is, leave. Take a few steps back. I don't need you contaminating this place. Actually, no. I don't give a shit. Go about, do what you want. I just don't need you to stay more than 10 feet away from me. Heavens,
How rude.
that's no way Ryu would be able to be near you if you smell like that. Ugh.
Can
Vaneka
Rachel-
Falata just kind of
You know
leaves
what?
the room and
Can Raz smell something?
bows forward and goes, "I apologize deeply. Is this better?"
I mean, not particularly. And she looks to you. She looks at Beneficlata reading and says, "That makes no difference."
I would like to have Rachel roll a perception check. She gets advantage.
I haven't on. I honestly, I need to know what is making that stench. Because this is more than just you smelling bad. So Rachel's trying to sniffy sniff. You don't
with
know.
advan-
I mean,
No, no, it's
with a 20,
advantage.
a 20 with advantage. I mean, you do vaguely notice a smell that you've been smelling for like ages now, but I mean that doesn't smell bad. It's a very very faint smell also, so it probably doesn't even matter. But you know, you do.
Where's it coming from?
Sarah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rachel just
mean,
turns
Sarah.
her head over towards
Oh.
Sarah.
Sarah is outside.
Nope, you're
Yes.
right there. You're right there. You're within range.
Yeah.
You are with the doors open. It's only within 15 feet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You're
Rachel-
standing right there in that corner.
Rachel just looks to Sarah and just does the PU gesture.
Again, what do you? It's not a bad smell. It's a very very faint smell.
Oh, okay, then she's just gonna tell Litney
Again,
what she
Rachel. This is the smell that Rachel's been around for ever since Sarah joined, but has
Mhm.
never. It's been so faint, and it's like basically it doesn't really smell bad in any way, shape, or form. So you've just never taken note of it.
Yeah, but I'd have to imagine a dragon's sense of smell is way worse than ours. Or well,
Yeah.
like stronger. It's like a dog where they can smell better, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, Rachel informs Litney. It's like, oh, I see. Hey, your sense of smell is, of course, dragons' sense of smells are much more sensitive than us as humanoids.
From my wolves.
No.
Do they know wolves?
Your wolves. Yeah, you smell it, but it's at the
But-
same time
And they
it's not particularly extraordinary in any way, shape, or form. It's a very it's even with a natural 20, it's a very, very mild and very, very unnotable smell that's coming from Sarah, her backpack specifically, and it's just not something you would. It's not something that bothers you bothers the wolves in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Vaneka
Litney-
Falata goes up to Sarah and goes, "Pardon me, my good lady. Could I please have a look inside of your bag?"
Okay, Mr. Kit. And she pulls her back down.
As
Alright, well,
as you open up the bag, you actually see the lady over here just take a step back. And in fact, like, hold up, did I actually write down what that thing?
Bomber.
No, I didn't
Are
write
we
that
having
What?
the
down.
same idea here? Are we having the
What?
same idea? Strong arming.
So
Hmm.
so it turns out the item, Sarah,
Yes.
that is giving off that smell, according to the dogs and Metafaclata and everyone who's like paying attention to it, is an item you not thought about recently. It is that block of incense with the oddly obsidian-like texture.
Oh, oh, I see.
An
Dragon
item
Signal.
you've had for forever and have never noticed because you have never been close enough to a dragon for them to tell you about about it.
Dragon repellent.
Take it out. Take it out.
Yes. Yes, let's do it.
Give it to Sarah. I mean,
When
Raz.
Charlie is informed of that, she's like, "Oh, sorry. Then I'm gonna go to the carriage."
Wait. Litney's gonna stop you. Wait. Looks to Raz with a mischievous smile. Does Raz also have the same idea?
Yes, they do.
Both of them have this mischievous smile.
And the lady over here is going to basically be, have you been traveling with that obscene thing for all? How long have you been traveling with that obscene thing, and how have you not been killed yet?
Oh, this? Well, we've been with her for a very long time. I'm surprised there's someone of yours, someone of the dragon race can't stand such a thing.
It's aphrodisiac for drakes.
Ah, wait. So why would
Not
it smell
it has
foul?
no positive effects whatsoever on dragons. And the fact is, now that you're holding that stuff, you're gonna be killed by a drake at some point. Perhaps a horde of them.
I have this thing since when I travel from home. I have it from like a year.
Yes, and now
Nothing
you're
happened.
baited in its scent, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, this is endlessly. You know what? This is endlessly more interesting than what I was thinking of.
Banaka Falata will look at Sarah, and he's going to think a little bit and say, "My mistress is offering you to power wash you if you need it."
She smells herself. I don't feel anything, but all right. I'm above in third.
All right, very well. Please be very still and try not to move too much. And Isabella is going to geyser her.
While that's going on, Lydia's gonna put her arm around Razzle. Can we talk for a bit?
Give me a second. What is this? Fine.
I have a dumb idea.
Okay,
Bomber.
you have your dumb ideas. Let me just double check this.
Raz is gonna listen.
Gotta take you outside so no one can hear.
One second. What does she? Does she not have anything? Very unfortunate. Yeah, it makes sense. Sorcerers don't really have any. Sorcerers don't really have a whole lot of, just RP effect stuff.
Okay, so I'm taking Lenny's taking Raz outside the cabin for a bit.
You can definitely do that, and as you do that, she's going to. Hold up 1 second. Yeah, you know what? She has no reason not to. She is going to. She's gonna take a look outside one of the windows, and just with a poof, she appears over here. And she's gonna just take a walk She's basically gonna walk around so that she's in the open air now.
Oh, in that case, Litney seeing this, like, oh, okay, I got an idea. We plant this thing.
On her?
Somewhere where she can't find it, but but it's gonna drive her crazy.
Wait, are
Razzle
you?
likes this idea. She
Wait,
looks to Sarah and sees if they can get the cube from them.
You're gonna
What,
ask.
instant?
You're gonna ask, right? Or you
Yeah.
think it?
Yeah, we are going to plant this thing in her house. So if a
In
drake
her
comes
house?
by-
No. Razzle has a better idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah looks serious and says no.
Why not?
Aw.
Because no, this thing must stay with me.
Well, it's gonna attract grapes.
I don't care.
You could,
Litney.
probably take a small piece of it, though. It is a large block, after all.
You know what? That's fair. It's incense. We can take a bit of it. That way you still have enough to do whatever you're planning on doing. And we have a small bit to do this. And possibly handle this green dragon situation.
I want you to know. I can hear you.
Well, I'll be right
No,
back.
you can't hear Razzle.
Yes, she
I'll be
can.
right back.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Let me just double check this right now.
Can I roll stealth?
You know what? Go ahead, roll stealth. Roll stealth. You're gonna have to roll stealth for me to.
Razzle can't
25?
talk.
25.
25. What is the passive perception right now? Is this
21.
plus? Yeah, you fail.
Oh god, dragon.
It's a green dragon who can cast magic.
Razzle just sighs and just goes over to them. Look, don't you have a way to call him? We can just get him here and then hand the money to him. This is really played out.
Wait, how did the passive beat a 25?
Because
It's a dragon.
It's a passive of 22 plus enhanceability, which means they get a +5 to that passive. That passive is 27 right now.
Crud. I was so close, too. It was...
Listen, you actually no, you could not have beat her.
How?
Well, I'm sorry, but a natural 20 is a 26 for you. You can't beat a 27.
Fair.
Listen, this dragon wasted valuable attack spells for this random nonsense RP bullshit.
And you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
This is a sorcerer who, instead of taking something like Fireball, took enhanceability.
Anyways.
Okay, so Razzle, she looks to you and she says, I want you to know if you travel with her, having that cube or not, you will be attacked by a drake. But this is perfect.
Yeah,
this is better than what I had
they
in
seem-
mind. I was going to go and ask you to do. Yeah, I was going to go and ask you to steal something from a drake den, but no, I think the drake den's going to be empty pretty soon.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Can you at least give us the money?
I want something very specific from you. I want you to ask very nicely. No,
Do
I
you
want
even
you to
want me
beg.
to not marry this idiot?
Listen, I
It
have.
seems like you're trying very hard to get me killed, which, by the way, doesn't undo the marriage.
Well, I'll have you know the traditional way dragons deal with breaking marriages is murder. So it does. It actually does. But no,
Yes, but this also
Um,
makes you the murderer of his fiancée, which also doesn't help you.
She has a point.
Oh no, trust me, I'm having a great time.
Hmm.
You're making this too convoluted. Razzle's just like leveling with you at this point. Like,
And she'll basically say, I'll be honest with
Yes.
you. He's mine, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm just having some fun here.
yeah,
And
As a dragon, you don't get to have a lot of fun
and
that
you'd think
doesn't
if he's
involve ruining nations.
uh,
So yeah, just ask nicely, and I'll give you the money. It's as simple as that.
Raz
Razzle
just
almost goes like
Uh,
sickeningly sweet, just like, can I please, very much so, have the money so I can end this stupid marriage?
Just so you guys
Pretty
know,
please,
just so you guys
with
understand,
a bow.
just so you guys
Very
under,
sarcastic.
just so you guys understand, these are all done with like signs and hand and things like that, just because it's a mime.
Yeah.
And Litney's just standing there.
Yeah, and she's like, she is staring at you. You can see she's totally enjoying. She's like, yes, you may. I've taken the liberty of hiding it inside the cabin. Have fun.
Very
Raz
well.
just turns to go
Uh,
search the cabin now.
And
At
Litney-
that point,
Go on.
at that point, Solstice will just break the wall of the
Ah, no.
small shed out here.
go
If she
ahead.
can't go through the door because it's locked, she will go through the fucking wall.
Go ahead.
Oh no. Things just went from mildly annoying to, oh no, we gotta fight.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Break the roll. Roll for your damage. Oh.
Don't you know
Yes.
you never split the party?
Yeah, you do hit the wall. You hit the wall, and you tear a decent chunk through it. It's a well-made wall, so it's gonna take a little bit longer than that. But I'm gonna say, if you just take a little time, you can do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say these hits don't count
Or you know,
for your
Can I
glove.
see?
or
Yeah,
you know, ask
can I see
someone who
inside
has
it?
thieves' tools.
You can see, like, if you hit it twice or so, you can. Yes.
Again, Litney has thieves' tools. Take it-
Sure. And then she's also gonna say, "Oh, by the way, I feel like I need to mention, as you turn around, you notice, she is not visible anymore. Invisible, one
Well-
would say.
Oh, oh dear.
This house belongs to a certain black dragon. Have fun with that."
Wait a minute. Raz is just like thinking back. There's only one black dragon we know.
So,
Litney has her spellbook out. Hearing
And-
that.
okay, so you're breaking through the wall. As you look in Solstice, you see. I'm gonna be honest. You don't see a horde, but especially since if you could break into it, there would definitely be no chance for a horde to be here if you could just hit it with a glaive and just open it up. You do instead see a wide assortments of all kinds of supplies. The art I'm going to show you doesn't do it justice. No, not that. Not an order. Don't worry, not an order. This it doesn't do it justice. But there's basically a ton of just random stuff inside. Also, you can't even, again, mostly bags and boxes and stuff. You can't see inside. You can assume there's some amount of value in it. But yeah, you have just heard her say that
Don't
and turn invisible. And
steal.
as I will also say this, tring, tring, tring. Alarm is coming from the broken down wall.
Oh no, we gotta get going.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. It's time for
Yes.
thief sense. Can't you find the bag of money very, very quickly?
I'm gonna
Is
have
this a perception or
that's going to have to be an investigation check.
I can help with the
Oh, great.
investigation.
fantastic? My
Can I
worst
get?
rolls.
Wait. Can I give a advantage to?
You can make an investigation check. Why do you need to give advantage to someone else, wizard? Wizard? Wizard would like to give the bard advantage on investigation. Thank you very
19.
much.
Okay, they
19.
got a 19. Can we find this bag?
So Litney, as you're like looking around, immediately you're like, oh shit, where would you have hidden it? There's like, oh, what is? There's cabinet. Oh no, where is it? There's the room over there, probably pantry maybe. There's 2 locked rooms. You can't exactly see what's inside. Another locked room over here. You're looking, oh no, and you're like, wait a second, there's only 1 rug over here. Why is there only 1 rug in the entire place?
Lifts up rug.
Yeah, Litney like lifts up the rug.
You lift up the rug, and you can see a hatch.
Is it locked?
Open hatch.
Is it locked?
The hatch is indeed locked.
Okay, I got my
Mm.
thieves' tools out.
But Litney, I'm going to stop you right there. You see this hatch. That's one place. You also do notice that as you're like rumbling around to try and get the hatch,
Mhm.
there's a loose floorboard also over here. So there's a log
Oh.
hatch and a loose floorboard.
Litney points to the loose floorboard to Raz, and is going to
Brad's
try
gonna
and.
check the floorboard first. There's no point of opening the hatch if it might be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hatch is underneath the table and chair because there's a rug there. And then there's a loose floorboard over here. So you're going to open up the loose floorboard. I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to get me a dexterity check to see how fast you can do this. I'm
Okay.
going to pause you really quick. Well, during this rush, what are the rest of you doing? I'm going to start in order of people who haven't talked yet. So, Sarah, what are you doing? What's your process during all of this? You've just been told, the gold's been hidden somewhere here. This belongs to a black dragon, and the other dragon lady is turned invisible and gone off somewhere.
All right. So the alarm was set off by Solstice.
Yes. It didn't go off when Solstice made the first hit, but when she, the second hit, which actually broke through enough to look into the place, that triggered the alarm spell.
All right, and
The alarm.
we have
Which
no
is-
idea where the money are. Where the money is.
Litney and Razzle are at this moment when it's your turn. Literally, they're just scrabbling about, looking all over the place. They will eventually find those 2 spots, but at the moment you don't know what's going on. What is your immediate plan? Your immediate reaction? Your decision? What are you basically doing? Is basically what I'm asking. While they're doing that, what are you doing?
I am keeping a lookout for if anything is coming near our position.
Go ahead. Roll perception then.
Roll perception. End up in another part of the forest.
Right.
I'm sorry.
17.
Okay, with a 17 perception, you're definitely keeping track of something. Next, Isabella or Beneficalata, both of you. What are you up to at this moment? And I'll go to Solstice next. Are they here?
Laviande.
Laviande. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to Solstice next, and then I'll come back to them. Solstice. Hi, Solstice. So yeah,
How much work would it take to break down the door, break down the wall fully, so we could loot the place? We're in deep
Don't-
shit already, so
Don't
why?
don't take anything but what we are here for. Because
another
then you're
two
going to
swings.
be in the situations that I'm in.
Another 2 swings or so. It's just another 2 swings, and you'll have enough that you can go squeeze through and grab stuff. It's just a matter of, there's a lot of stuff in there, and how much can you honestly carry?
Fair.
It's like-
Don't rob a dragon.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's clearly not the horde, but at the same time, there's definitely stuff of worth in there. It's just a matter of, how much of it can you carry? That's honestly just the question.
Meh, not what we were after.
Exactly. Either way,
Oh.
you said deck
Oh.
save? Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. By the way, Laviandi, Isabella, are you here? Are you back? No. Okay. Did they
I
say
got an 18.
Okay, I didn't say dex save. I said dex check, but sure. Minus
Okay,
3
I'll do a dex
No.
check.
Stop. What's your? Just tell me what your dexterity modifier is. I think it's a +4.
2.
+2. Oh
Plus
yeah.
2.
Yes.
Surprisingly, the saves are +5, which makes no sense to me.
Because you
It's
got a
bec-
proficiency
with
bonus
a-
+3, right?
Yeah, probably. Either way.
Don't worry about it. The 16 is good enough right now. Basically, I'm just seeing how fast you can do this. So as you see the floorboard, you're like pop, 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 pop. You basically you realize you can't actually pull it because it's not that loose because it's a really high quality. So what you do instead is you pull. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell any of this, but the NPCs are still in the cart because they didn't have any interest in coming here to the cabin. They're keeping safe in the cart.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so
fair, that's
you
fair.
basically take your cane, essentially, and you basically just hit it, and you essentially just pry loose like the nails.
Yeah,
Like
I thought you were suggesting I was using it like a crowbar.
I'm not gonna suggest you to use it like a crowbar because that's probably a strict
know-
thing. I'm saying, I'm
Fair.
saying dex, where you basically you hit the nail and you just really quickly use the crowbar like a small lever, like the back of a hammer, where you just quickly pull. Because
So like a
that-
crowbar is what I'm hearing.
no, it's like I guess you could use a
The
crowbar like
crowbar's
that.
supposed to work like a lever.
No,
Yeah.
no, not like a lever. You know how you use the back of a hammer to pull out nails?
Like a lever. That's how you use that. That's making a lever.
Yeah.
The back of a hammer.
You know
That's
what?
a lever.
Okay, you know what? That probably makes sense. That's probably what that part of the crowbar's for. You're kind of using
I
it
hope I didn't.
like a crowbar, and you're breaking it open. By Isabella, you're back.
Yes,
how
I'm
much of
sorry.
that-
I hope I didn't miss too much.
I have no clue how much you missed. Okay, so essentially, let
Well,
me give you.
I went away when I said I was. I would be back, and then I heard that someone was trying to rip out a nail or something.
Okay, right. Let me just tell you really quickly what's going on. So essentially, the dragon lady was saying, "Oh yeah, the money is stashed away in here," And Solstice basically started breaking down the wall of the storage shed,
And
which
it's
set off an
actually-
alarm. And then the
It-
dragon lady was basically like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this house belongs to a black dragon. Have fun with that." And now Litney and Razzle are really quickly shuffling about. They found 2 things that might be the stash. Sarah's keeping an eye out. Solstice has given up on looting the storage place because they can't carry that much. Does Isabella want to do anything?
Rob a dragon.
Yeah. What is Isabella doing?
Um. Well, that's a good fucking question.
A lot is happening very fast.
I'll be right back.
I mean, I don't want to mind spike the fucking green dragon. That sounds like a
Get
bad
it.
She's
move.
already
So
gone.
No.
She's already gone.
No, she's right there. She's just invisible. She's just she you know she's there. Because she turned invisible and she's still talking to you guys about how and this is a place it belongs to a black dragon. Have fun with that. She says turning invisible. You assume she's
Okay,
still
okay,
here
she's still
nearby,
there.
given what you know, what little you know of her. You assume she's probably just right there somewhere nearby, just being like, ha 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 ha.
You know what? Sar, are you sure you don't want to throw that incense on her?
Sarah.
Sorry. This
Absolutely.
woman deserves it at this point.
Sarah is not gonna back down on this argument. The king stays with her.
Green dragons
True.
are assholes, okay? What can I say?
Yeah.
Green dragons are assholes in so many ways. There might be an exception, but you've not seen one yet.
Yeah, Litney only heard stories about green dragons.
Okay, hold up a second. Razzle's left, right?
Have I found the gold?
Isabella can't figure out what they want to do, so I'm gonna say for right now
Oh,
they're
fuck
paralyzed.
it. Okay,
Paralyzed
so
in thought.
have they?
You can
Oh,
always,
yeah.
you can
Have
always
you-
skip, you know.
Yeah,
Did we
yeah.
find the gold?
I have an. I
What was
have an
underneath the
idea.
floorboard?
But I'm just letting Isabella catch up. I'm waiting for Isabella's brain to process.
Has someone already checked this door?
No.
No.
Please be careful breaking down another door.
Let me
there
tell-
could be a
okay,
second alarm.
Remember, they are currently searching what they think might be it, question mark.
If you could get the hatch open, that'd be nice.
I have thieves' tools. I can get that thing up and
Yeah,
like that.
you can roll me your thieves' tools then.
But I want to wait for Isabella.
I have nothing. I actually let me check that. Maybe I can do something.
You can, yes.
No, I mean just maybe I can do something useful. I mean.
You can, yes.
22.
Nice.
Yeah, you're pretty quick, Litney, and you hold up a second.
Litney's done this for years. She knows. She's known how to break through or break into stuff.
I need to double check something really quickly. Fine. It only adds 10, right?
To the
No, I'm just double checking this. Okay. Increase the ease by 10. Oh shit, it's 10.
Huh?
Yeah, no, you can't open it.
Okay,
There's an arcane lock on it. And Isabella,
Oh. Okay.
that door in front of you, I don't know what you're trying to do.
So she holds up her phantasm shell and I'll work, damn it. There we go.
What are you casting dispel magic on?
The door. Well, the lock.
Which one?
The one that has arcane lock on it.
The one Litney's trying to pick? The hatch?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
You can absolutely do that. You dispel the magic, Litney, you're able to open the door. The DC of the door itself is 15. It's a decent lock. It's not an amazing lock. The arcane lock, on top of that was a 10. But that's gone now. So yeah, you're able to unlock the door. At the same time, Razzle, you're able to open up you're able to basically pull open the floorboard finally, and inside you find. How do I describe this?
We find another child.
Yeah, you find a box. You're not sure what exactly is inside it just yet. It's a box. You don't know exactly how to open it. It looks like a box with one of those combination locks. But, you rattle it. It sounds like there's probably money inside. Or something, at least.
Can I do a quick try to open thing?
You can try. You can roll the Thieves' Tools if you want to try that. So Litney, so Isabella casts a spell magic on the hatch. You open it up. You look down.
I'm going
it's
to
a fairly
just do.
Yeah.
I'm going to do sleight of hand.
No.
Thief hands.
Sleight of hand is not a Thieves' Tools check.
I don't have thieves' tools.
Roll me dexterity then.
Okay.
Thieves' Tools is a specific check. Okay.
I don't have thieves' tools.
Yeah, it's fine. You can again. That's what dexterity is for. It's tough. To be fair, with that roll, it's pretty tough to open. Basically a matter of you'd think you'd be able to open it. You just need time. You just need a bit of time.
Why can't I
You have the box with you. It's not. This
Keep
is
forcing me to do straight dex, which means I don't get any of my extra dex mods.
I'm sorry, but sleight of hand is not what you use. Thieves' Tools for lockpicking. That's the lockpick check.
I've been using sleight of hand for lockpicking.
Yeah, because I've been nice since now. Till now.
I
Listen.
don't.
If you want,
Okay.
if you want,
Okay. Listen. What is your modifier for sleight of hand?
5.
Instead of
I have
4.
the better sleight of
Okay.
hand.
So let's say you roll sleight of hand. Instead of 5 plus 2, it'd be 5 plus 5, right?
Yeah, it'd still be a failure, but at least I feel better about it.
Okay. You roll 10.
I have a +6 to my sleight of hand.
Yeah, listen, we'll talk about this in a minute. We'll talk about this later. But yeah, Litney, you look down. Do you have dark vision? Do you have dark vision? You're a Reborn, right? I don't know if that has dark vision or not. I don't know what you qualify as.
Litney.
Can you guys hear me?
Wait.
Yes,
Yeah, I
okay,
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Litney,
you
wake up.
don't, Banaka Falata has a 120 feet of dark vision. It's up to you.
I think Litney died.
What? No, I'm right here.
Yeah, okay. So a bomber
Litney, get your head in the fucking Adderall dimension right now. We need you to tell us if you have.
Sorry, I have other people tell me to do stuff at home. What am I missing?
do you have
are
dark
you able to see in black? You know.
No, I don't have dark vision.
Well, Banaka Falata does, so he's looking inside. What does
Alright.
he see?
Also, Rachel has dark vision, but she's like, no, I've already done my part.
Okay, right. So you look down. You find basically it's a pathway essentially. You could just go down. How do I say this? There's a ladder that descends into darkness, about 20 feet down. You can't exactly see what's down there, but you get the feeling that's probably a dragon's hoard. Also, as you're looking inside, you notice that on the latch, on the hatch you opened up, there is a small bag. I say, not small bag. There is a fairly... Okay. No, it wouldn't be there. If you look down, it'll be tied to the third top rung of the ladder. Essentially a sack. It's just tied there. You get the good feel, if you touch it, you can feel definitely coins inside the sack. You get the feeling that's pretty much it. Also, Bomber, we're gonna have to talk about the thing about
Do
how.
not touch that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's probably it. That's a sack of probably coins.
Grab the sack. Open the sack of coins.
Litney does.
No.
Who's saying no?
Wait, no.
Banacafalata.
Like, oh, okay.
I don't
Did
want to
she just
leave unless
grab
we
it?
know we
I have
the
an
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
extremely bad feeling
By
about
the
this.
way, tring, tring, tring. It's still going on. By the way, it's just there in the background.
All
Just,
right, we
just,
need to get
just,
out
just
now.
in case
Grab-
someone
We need to
forgot.
check if we have what we need.
Yeah, let's just go.
Check the bag.
Our continued survival is in danger. I advise hasty retreat.
We can't leave unless we know we have it. Otherwise, this was all for nothing and we got played by a dragon.
And they already
Oh,
moved away.
god damn it. Alright, grab the bag and let's get out of here.
God, never mind. No one's listening.
Well, the thing is, right
It
now
costs
we don't know
no
if we're on a
time to just look in a bag.
Okay, I will quickly look in the bag.
Um,
For that?
Yeah, if you
What
open up, if you
the-
open up the sack and take a look inside, it's there's a ton of silver in there and some gold. It's definitely the
Yeah.
money. I mean,
Okay, take the money in the box and go.
you don't know how,
Yes,
you don't
go.
know how much silver and gold because that's gonna take a long time to count.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
leaving the box?
Dale,
The box is something you can carry. That's what I'm saying. It's a locked box you can carry. It's not like a safe. I said box for a reason.
leave. Bail.
Okay.
Yep, bailing.
You can
bailing.
definitely try to do that.
Expeditious retreat.
Give me a second.
Let me cast the expeditious retreat.
1 second.
Alright.
1 second. I just need. I just need.
Raz,
I need.
are
to-
you leaving the box?
Why would they leave the box? Is my question. But yeah. Raz, there's a box. The box is carryable box size. Are you carrying the carryable box or no?
Probably.
Okay. No, it's you
let's
that's
get-
robbing the dragon.
Well, we
Let
don't
me
know if
can-
all the money is in the bag.
Yeah, but the box
Isabella
is
is
the-
quivering with anxiety. Can I
Send the money.
Besides, this was
DM, do I
under the
need to make a
floorboard.
check to keep my composure enough so that I don't reveal my true form?
Master, I am not seeing
Go ahead.
anyone around me, right?
Go ahead. What?
Look, I'll leave the box if need be.
Let's see. Down.
But Litney's also gonna make sure that she
Okay, I'm gonna just-
leaves it to where there's no paper trail.
Okay, hold up a second. I just need to find out where this is.
Should I leave the box?
Reason why I ask is because the money's in the bag. In other
Is
words,
all the money in the bag?
That is also the biggest question.
All right. If you want to take a chance at it.
Screw it, I'll leave the box. Dang it.
It was you
This
that
has been a
didn't want to
mess.
rob.
I
It
know.
was you that
I
didn't want to
know.
rob.
It's fair. I'm leaving the box.
Okay, cool. Just
Banaka-
I'm just pausing you guys in time for a moment because I just needed to find something. For no reason in particular.
Oh,
Is
Don't
it-
worry about it too much.
Let me
other than-
guess, is it the Black Dragon?
So as you guys are running, you will see flying in from which way is? It would be southeast. But you know what? I'm gonna say for to be nice to you guys, I'm gonna say it's from this side. You will see flying in. A black dragon is definitely coming running. Well, flying in. It's not yet this far, just so you know, it's not right here. It's in that direction. It's flying in. Sarah especially can see it because they were keeping an eye out. It's about 200 feet away and approaching.
Dale,
Yeah, no, forget the constitution check. The anxiety is too much right now.
Okay. Da 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 da.
Keep
da.
calm emotion.
it seems that
Don't waste your
like,
spell slot. It's not that bad. Just get the fuck out of here. Go,
Bail.
go, go, go.
Can't. Stealth.
Da, da,
That way,
da, da,
hey,
da, da.
that way, hey, Litney can get out without even having to. be
I will
noticed.
say if you're going to roll stealth, that means you're gonna fall behind the group.
All right, I could. It's stealth run though.
No, you cannot.
Okay, okay.
You specifically have to move at half speed.
fuck stealth.
Alright.
So yeah.
Also, stuff doesn't work out in the open. The dragon would
Yes.
see you
Okay,
from
listen.
there.
We move forward. We'll talk about. For right now, I'm telling you, you can't, and we'll talk about the details later after the
All
stream.
right. All right.
Okay. So you guys are being chased by a black dragon. I'm going to roll one. I'm gonna roll one perception check. I'm going to say. You guys pick one person. Actually, no, I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna say that 22, which is a very good roll. That is gonna be your overall roll as a group. Stop that. I'm gonna say that 22 is gonna be your overall stealth. Okay? Could you stop that?
Stop, for fuck's sake.
So Bomber has to carry us.
No.
It's
No. I'm going to be
Litney's-
nice and say that 22 is your overall stealth check. I was going to tell you to pick one person and roll stealth, but yes. I'm going to be nice and say that 22 is your stealth check. I'm going to roll one perception check for this
Come
creature,
on.
and I'm going to see
Come on.
if there's going to be a chase scene or not.
Hopefully,
Roll it
it's
in the
too
open.
drunk.
Alright.
That was days ago.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but have you seen the type of character that is? That's not the only time they're drunk.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to roll. I'm going to go the Tabletop Simulator, and I'm going to roll the red dice for the dragon.
Okay.
Someone
Sure.
in the audience has the freebird.
Laviander,
That is
can you please stop?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
no.
congratulations! You have managed to duck away fast enough that the dragon doesn't immediately notice you and give chase. That said,
Woohoo!
you probably do not want to be in this area anymore.
Nope. And luckily, we have that little frog guy to help direct us through the potholes.
I mean,
I like how I'd imagine Litney
You-
was
Wait,
the one
he's
that was
still
instructing
there?
the group on how to, be stealthy.
yeah.
Now
The
the
if you
question is...
Yeah? What?
Now the question is, will Solstice pick up the box Razzle dropped
I don't know.
as they were fleeing?
That's up to you. I
Or
don't
will
know.
she just leave it there?
Raz is not taking the box, so if anybody else wants to take the box, have at it.
I'm
But
not
you're
taking
probably
the
screwing
box.
us over.
I'm just gonna make one shot at picking up the box as she
I
is
already
you're-
caused
you're
way
just
too
gonna
much
Nico
water
this?
damage when I was cleaning Sarah, so I'm not making the case worse for me.
What did you say?
What?
I said I already caused way too much water damage to his house when I was, power washing Sarah. So,
I meant the star.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't understand what you. Listen, if you're gonna pick up the box, you're gonna pick up the box. I've got no control over this. There are no checks
Yeah,
required.
Basically, I'm gonna see if she fumbles the box as she runs and tries to pick it up.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a fumble. She drops the box.
Thank God.
Take your fucking inspiration.
Hey,
Okay, right. You guys have have escaped without fighting the dragon. The dragon, by the way, which I didn't make art for because I didn't expect anyone to triple arm. Okay,
What
right.
kind of? How long have you been DMing?
I mean, listen. I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect that. If I expected a fight, I expected you to fight the other dragon, the one that's already there. But
Dude,
yeah,
rookie mistake. Like seriously, rookie mistake, my man.
it also
Eh,
was.
So,
seriously, if you're gonna make a, if you're gonna
We
make
got
an
away, right?
alarm, anyone and,
So
and
here's
expect
what's
someone not
okay.
to
Let me
trip it,
explain to you
then-
really quickly. Let me explain to you the rules. So here's what's happening. You
Hmm.
guys are in your in the carriage now. It is the end of the day, so that
Mhm.
means that is where you want to stop. But I will say this: if you are in this hex if you guys take the long rest here, I'm gonna be making checks for the dragon, and and there's a
Yeah,
chance
dragon.
that so the dragon might find you.
Wait, I got an idea.
So that's the
Litney.
question: is if you
Someone
move
get
out of the hex, you won't have to fear the checks from the dragon, but your horses will be making exhaustion checks, and you'll be going into the Forbidden Forest, entering it at nighttime, which is probably not ideal. So this is my
Yeah.
question to you guys, or I guess you could just go in any other direction. What is your decision now? I need to know. That way, I'll know what dice to roll.
Can we disguise the camp?
Can you what?
Disguise the camp.
You can certainly try, but you'll have to explain to me
In other words,
roughly
no.
what are you doing.
You know,
No,
you get
wait.
some branches and stuff. You make it blend
Solstice.
in with.
No, what I meant
Nature.
by you can certainly try is, in other words, yes, but that depends how. So yeah, again, depends. If you guys just
I
describe
idea.
it to me, and I'll describe it to me, and you all have to
Okay.
be willing to decide this as a group. Otherwise, it's not going to
First
work.
things first, we can use Razzle's bubble to hide a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I
Yeah,
think
but that's
we should use.
that bubble will stand out like nobody's business.
Oh,
it's
right, never mind.
I mean,
Wait.
not if
Wait.
you do it. If not, if you do it right.
It's
Also,
invisible.
I will say,
Yeah,
important note: the horses are large creatures, which means they won't be able to. They won't be able to be in the bubble. That's important to note.
We can also use the incense to keep the.
Also,
Dragons
so you know,
away.
you guys, you're not in a forest. It should be clear because there's one forest tile over there. There are
Yep.
there are trees, but there's no particular like big. There's no place dense enough to like fully hide in.
If you burn
It's
the
basically
incense,
open
we will
plain.
get sick by drakes.
Fair.
I say we go for the forest.
How
Safer
are we
that.
gonna keep the horses? Is not facing exhaustion. I don't
I-
really have lesser restoration and a greater restoration.
There's not much you can do. Again, you guys are
as long as-
deciding what risk you want to take. Do you want to take the risk of hiding? Do you want to take the risk of going forward? Do you want to take the risk of, I guess those are the two risks really.
Staying put.
I mean, you have the. I mean, that's. I guess you also have the risk of, going to a different hex for a bit, taking an extra day or two to your journey. You know.
That
Nah.
doesn't sound too bad.
Hmm.
Again, it's up to you
personally,
guys. So
I
I'm gonna.
think-
Okay, listen. I'm as a DM. I'm just laying out that those are roughly what you guys can do. You
I
as a-
know.
I
I'm
wa-
discussing with.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
I'd say it's best we play it safe and pass to another tile.
Yeah.
Banaka Falata will say. Banaka Falata will say. If we are in that much of a pickle, I can always act as a distraction. Again, I am
Oh,
capable of speaking,
no.
and
No.
No, we go together. We're a group.
I will not be lost. Be assured that if I get killed, I will simply be able to be resummoned.
No, no,
Sorry.
No. Oh, you're still our guide through the forest, remember? You're the most.
No, my mistress
more-
is your guide.
You know, a dragon could do a lot more than just kill you, right?
Well, that's a young dragon, so they don't have as many good ideas as big dragons.
I will go by your plan, whatever it is.
Ratro's like, I'll help. I'll help with the distraction. No, you won't. Litney. Remember, you can also bring me back. Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you have to
So-
find the rat to begin with?
If she makes herself an easy target while being on top of the cat. Look, I just want some. I want Ratchel to have one cool moment. You know? It's also funny. The annoying rat.
Look, let's just move to one of the safer hexes.
Move to one of the safer hexes and just take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm outvoted. So, should we go into the desert or the hex that we need? Should we go into the desert over here? Or should we go over here, which forces us to go through the red?
What's the red again?
That's the danger zone.
Danger.
You know,
Basically, it's either desert or danger zone. Because we can't pass through this square for a while at least.
it looks towards the ferry. So, what should we expect if we go into the forest tonight?
Well, we would have to. For those that aren't undead, are gonna have to suffer. Or
No, I
turning
get
into-
that. I get that. I'm asking, like, dangerous creatures, because we are going into a hazardous forest that night.
Solstice.
Well, that's I only know the basics. That's up. I only know what the star has said. So you should be asking Star that. And
Is
Star
it
doesn't seem
less
to be
of a risk than dealing with a dragon?
most likely, yeah.
I would prefer
Star.
that.
I
Sorry,
muted myself so I wouldn't talk over you guys.
Yeah.
Lenny.
Okay, so Jabel is also here, and she would basically be like, okay,
Yeah.
wait, so we're you being chased by a dragon? What? Why?
Oh, just someone who tried screwing over our cat over here. Points to Raz.
I don't want to talk about it.
Litney's like, don't worry. Hey,
Quick,
we won't judge you.
quick reminder to anyone watching: these are the NPCs traveling with the party, and this is the party. Well, there we go. Just so you guys understand. So Jabel would basically be like, okay, right. So I would say you probably don't want to go into those areas of the Forbidden Forest. That's like really, really bad. The big thing about Forbidden Forest is a lot of like this aberrations, like kind of like dinosaurs and stuff. There's a lot of magic going on also. So that's yeah, it's not really dinosaurs. It's aberrations that kind of look like them. They're pretty awful. They're really, really awful.
Litney's eyes just lighten up.
Yeah, to know that they're fake dinosaurs. I guess that's the way to say it. I think so. All I know is regular creatures go in, dinosaurs come out. I would say it would probably be a great idea to maybe, if you go to the desert, it'd be hot and it'd be a bit troublesome to get by over there, but staying a single night is probably not going to be that bad. And you'd be able to go into the forest tomorrow itself. If we go back somewhere else, I would very much recommend just whatever happens, we don't go into the red. We'll just go around. Don't go into this red area. Just go around somehow or the other. Even if you take the mountain paths.
Very well. That sounds reasonable.
Uh,
I mean, so
yeah. My master also did say, a great place would to just kind of looks around and it's like, yeah. If you cross, like, there should be a river to the east, and if you cross that into the desert, there should be
Think-
a fairly safe area
That's
where.
where
Oh yeah, to the west. My mistake. That direction. She points towards the west. Yes. She says, if you go to the west, and cross the river, it's a little bit tough to cross it at night, but you can. There are shallow regions around here. You'll be able to get into the desert, and since it's nighttime, it won't be that hot, so we won't need to worry about survival gear that much, and we just have to make sure uh we have a decent shelter. Like, she kind of points towards Razzle. Razzle's tiny hut spell would actually work quite well in warding off the heat as well. The horses should be able to handle it, as well as the dogs and wolves and stuff.
I can.
That's honestly
quick-
I could stay out.
that's all I can suggest. Otherwise, I would just say maybe. Otherwise, we could dig a hole, I guess.
I mean, I can't feel anything. And nor do I can always put dead if anyone's trying to follow us.
I mean, and also, if you really want to just, be the safest you possibly can, you could always, like, you could always go to the northeast and take the mountain path, and you'd completely avoid the dragon and the forest. Maybe if you
But-
come.
yeah, but
You're
then
kind
we
of on
don't get to your place where you need to go. So that's not an option.
Plus, we're on a time crunch. We have to get her back to her village.
What?
She points to Inadi.
And Adi's like, yeah, we're going to my hometown. We're gonna see my dad. We're gonna see my mom, and what is this about? What's this about a dragon?
Oh, don't worry. It's
Yeah.
just Raz's business.
That sounds like really cool and also
DM.
really scary. Also, Jabel's also gonna be like, if you're going to go
DM.
to, yes.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask really quickly. As I am the guide, so I know what I'm dealing with, what's the most dangerous, the red zone or the dragon?
The red zone.
Fuck. That's
you
bad,
jig
huh?
out. You just it's just one young black dragon.
I think we said that the best
Ha!
move we could
One
do is
young
going
black-
into the
Ha!
purple.
Fight the black dragon is better than fighting the black dragon is better than going into the red zone. Going into the red zone, you'd find the equivalent of 3 of those things at the same time. So Jabel's gonna be like, oh, if you want to go to Inadi as fast as possible, I mean, I don't know about the logistics of time, but if you go to Costatia, you could ask someone to just teleport you to Inadi.
But don't we need to go in the Forbidden Forest to help you?
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
but
You do need
there's
to find your
I
power.
I don't actually have a time limit on that.
Your master would probably like it the soonest is, if I'm correct. Wizards can be
I-
somewhat fickle with time.
I think we should just go into the purple.
Okay.
Yeah,
We have someone who can decurse us, so
Let
Yeah,
us move
we got
Let us move, and don't worry too much about me.
Yeah,
Whatever
and
you
also
do,
I
not go
just
into the
I
red
do want to
zone.
say just so you understand, like, the whole quest of, like, going to I don't want you to like, be at a huge danger or something. So if you're like, again, I can always find someone else if it's too dangerous.
Lady Javel,
Yeah,
Lady
don't
Javel,
worry.
Yeah.
as a practitioner of the arcane arts myself, well, I know the risks.
Okay, so I want you guys to just give me. So that's enough input from me via the NPCs. I just want you guys to like just level out. What if you guys decide as a
Level up?
as a group?
Okay.
Purple.
No,
Purple.
not level
Okay.
up. What if you guys decide as a group? Just let me know that.
Let's go to the purple.
Forest.
Also, by the way, congratulations for actually getting to roll that situation. Everyone here gets an inspiration.
Woo!
Oh, 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This one also does count amongst the tree. So yeah. Remember, matchup tree, this one also counts. So yeah.
Yep.
If you're all gonna go forward, I'm gonna say someone is going to what is the draft horse? Draft horse. What's your constitution? You should have a decent constitution. A +1. Okay. Someone roll me a d20 +1. You decide. Someone roll me the d20 +1, and that's going to be the draft horse. And we're going to see
All right,
if we
I'll
can
do
make.
it.
If we're going to see if we can make the say. Oh, well, I was going to say the DC is 15, and you beat it by 2, which is good. Good job. So the draft horse manages. So again, the horses manage to not get exhausted. That said, you're still going to have to. You're still going to have to call. You're gonna have to take a long rest. Otherwise, overall
I
travel
know.
and fear and drag and all the stuff. But congratulations! It is the midnight of yeah, it's the midnight of August the 19th. It becomes August the 20th, early morning. By the time you guys enter the forest, you have beaten the fog. I mean, it's still it's still slightly foggy, slightly misty. That's what I probably describe it as. The actual fog doesn't come until the 22nd. If I'm
Alright.
reading this right.
Isabella is going to provide use her decanter of endless water to provide the fresh drinkable waters for the horses.
So yeah,
I already have that. I
Oh,
already
are
have
we
my.
gonna find out who does what?
I already. That's why I bought it. Well, it's a weak version that can't do any damage, but
Yep. So
Well, it supplies
congratulations
with-
to you guys. And now that you're in the Forbidden Forest, let me describe this place to you. I don't
Well,
know.
I also have it, and I have the
Yes.
non-weakened version. So
Hush, hush. Let the man cook.
Mhm.
It is the dead of night. There's barely a bit of. There's only a bit of moonlight in the air, moonlight in the sky, lighting your path forward. As you steer the horses, you manage to, you manage to push them as hard as you can without actually exhausting them. Luckily enough, you're not going to be hampered for the rest of your journey. The fear of the dragon and the constant sounds every now and then of just like you hear a faint off in the distance the dragon roar, and a bit closer, and just as far away, and a bit closer and further away. It kind of keeps you worried all throughout the night. You constantly feel like there are eyes staring at you, but look as you might, you don't see anything. Is it just paranoia, or is it actually something following you? Knowing that as a green dragon who's having fun messing with you, who can honestly tell? However, you finally leave behind the dragon. That of this you're certain. Your safety, however, is questionable, as the haven you found is a forest not like any most of you have seen before. You see trees, but They're wrong. Give me 1 second. The normal brown wooden box replaced with something blue, purple even. It's tough to tell. Is it just the lighting? The entire air around you seems to be purple. You're not entirely sure if this is just an odd light, just an odd light or two bounced around by the mist, or if the air itself is purple. There are small lights, blue, purple, and the occasional very rare yellow light that fly past you. The vegetation itself seems bioluminescent. The canopy is thick. You can't even properly tell that it's nighttime when you enter because there seems to oddly enough be a bit of light pouring in from the top, even though you are certain it should be around midnight right now. It's weird, it's odd, a bit unsettling. And you swear you can see the trees sway, but not the way they should. They seem to shift a little as your wagon moves past, a bit slower as you're carefully looking around. In fact, Sarah, you're pretty certain. Sarah, and give me 1 second. What's everyone's passive perception? I'm curious.
My passive is a 10.
I have it here. It's fine. I have sheets. Let me see. 15, 14. You know what? It is literally just that. It's Sarah and Isabella. Isabella, you're more used to this, but Sarah, as you look around, you swear.
Okay, no chill whatsoever.
You swear?
Alright, as well as that.
No. You swear that a tree actually rotates to follow you. You guys have
Welcome to
entered.
the Shadowfall.
You guys have entered the Forbidden Forest, where all things live and all things are aberration. Or, I mean, all things are aberrant. And almost to welcome you, you can hear the low snarl of a dozen creatures. Well, like different voices, different shapes, different sounds. All in the distance. At the moment, you are safe. But how long will that last? You're tired right now. Despite the fact that you haven't been running, you feel like you've gone a marathon. The horses, at least, protest. If they walk any further, it seems that if they walk any further, it seems they might just stop. And that is where you are right now. You are in the Forbidden Forest. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely taking a rest here.
Can I ask how the curse works?
Oh,
It's when you rest, you make a check.
I know,
you make
but
a
is it
check.
like a spell or?
no. It is literally you existing within this influence of this area. It is not.
Okay,
It is not as. It is not a magical effect. It is not a spell.
But don't worry, I have the remove curse spell, and
I know. I know.
and I can replenish all my slots as soon as I take a short rest because I'm a warlock, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Creature that is not an aberration is affected.
Well, wait,
Well,
even
I
the
thought it
undead?
Except undead. My mistake.
No.
Any living creature. So constructs and undead don't count because they're not alive.
Too bad Litney technically isn't undead.
You are living.
Technically.
You are alive.
So I am safe, right? Because I am an aberration.
You are an you can no, you're not safe.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
thought,
it'll
because I
turn you
think
into
I
a
remember-
mindless aberration.
Hmm.
Because you will still okay, to explain to you, Isabella, because you would know specifically because you've been around here enough. The aberrations within this place are not their own creatures. They are simply a part of the hive mind.
Hmm.
They are simply just agents of the forest. They are no longer. So essentially, you will be just a part of the forest. That's essentially what it works down to. You're owned by the forest.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I
intelligent.
think
You don't get to have your intelligence.
Yeah, I remember you told me that I
So
wasn't
you
unique,
understand, familiars too are affected.
Yes, I know. But
Literally
I'm dismissing
any creature.
Banakafalata.
Familiars,
I'm
horses.
dismissing Banakafalata
Mhm.
unless I need him.
Okay.
He's going into his pocket dimension.
Yes. We don't
And
have.
I'm sending my wolves into the Feywild,
Mhm.
so they are safe.
Oh, just Stefano too is a creature that's affected. In fact, all of the people in your wagon, all the NPCs, they're all.
Except
Yeah.
for Goblin
And
Slayer
here's the
and,
thing.
Lord.
Here's the thing. You won't actually have any idea if you're cursed or not until the effects
Yeah.
start to come in.
Oh, wait, before I send them back. Do my animals count as Fey or beasts?
They are beasts that are blessed by Fae. They are just beasts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's a
I like-
specific clause in here. You, Solstice, are sickened by this place. In fact, you feel awful. You don't want to be here. You despise this place with any okay.
It's an
You
instinctual
feel
hatred.
you feel it's not instinctually but more physically. You physically feel ill. The moment you're in here, while everyone else smells like, it's like a forest, like a very flowery forest, despite how weird and creepy it is. It smells sickly sweet. It smells like rotten trash. Like everything around you smells rotten, looks rotten. You swear the trees are staring at you. They all whisper into your ears that they want you to
You
leave.
basically, I would say that you probably feel as if there's
Any
a big old
fey
glass.
creature has a constant feeling of discomfort in this forest, and you can. Luckily for you, fey creatures do not get turned into aberrations. However, they can get poisoned. It's a poison that's permanent until they leave the forest.
So
Oh,
not
yeah.
even Leon has hear it.
Nope.
No, Leon can't cure it, but I guess Greater Restoration can probably cure it. Remove Curse can probably
Because,
cure it because it classifies as a curse. Remove Curse can probably cure it.
Leon hands remove poison conditions.
Yeah, but no,
As
not
well.
this. This is technically a curse that applies the poison condition onto you.
Yep.
Because it's just a part of the this is a part of the curse. The curse it cannot do X to Fae, so it does Y instead.
Yep.
Okay.
I would assume
Yeah.
Rachel, despite being a familiar, is not going to just leave Litney.
Razzle, by the way, is undead.
Yeah.
You know, like how you
familiar.
can, when you pick a familiar, you can say, oh, familiar is Fey, primordial, or in your case, it's undead.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for flavoring.
Yeah, the flavoring's real, though, because it is technically undead. So here's the fun thing. we're pretty close to the end of the session now. So what we're gonna do? We're going to figure out what are you guys doing camp. So we actually have the full idea discussed previously of how you guys handle camp, but that might not wing it now that you're in the Forbidden Forest, and you know, it might be a lot more dangerous if you're just out and about. So the question is, we're gonna spend the rest of the session figuring out how are you guys gonna spend your camp, and sorry,
Get on rest.
how are you guys going to camp? Whatever you guys decide, that is going to be how we do it for the rest of the forest. So we don't need to waste time on that. And the main thing is gonna be, if we take a long rest, right? I'm going to be rolling. I'm gonna need to figure out who's on guard for what duty. Because you need that. If you don't have people on guard for duties, then that's it. You're done. I will because I am going to roll an encounter for every long rest. This is again. This forest is not going to be. It's not going to be good for either you or me.
I'll have Fjord and Slayer take the first watch. Which Litney will insist upon Raz that she let the children stay in the tiny hut. Because
Raz just allows whoever wants to go in the hut. Before it was only Jabel.
Yeah, I think the undeads should keep watch. Because
there is one undead here. It's just
sleep.
Oh, Fjord is also there, right? But Fjord sleeps, doesn't he? Fjord's weird.
Yeah, Fjord likes bread. Bread is favorite.
So the only undead the only undead
Yeah.
NPC around is Razzle is an undead NPC, and we also have Slayer. Those are the only two undead NPCs around.
Yeah, and Slayer has a good perception, I think.
Yeah, he's got pretty decent stats. Hold up, let me see. Slayer, where are you?
I know he has good deck.
He is built to be a good all-arounder. Let's see.
Yeah, so
what is
it would be best if he keeps watch.
Let me take a look.
I should also make sure that I have.
Oh no, he's got a +4. He's got a good perception for a fighter.
Yep.
I'll recast.
Yeah. So again, technically, you guys are allowed to just have one person be on watch the whole time. It's just a matter of, again, for your safety. In fact, you know what? Hold up. We actually have all of the next 2 weeks to decide the exact watch order and stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna make this nice on you guys. So, you guys discuss. I'm gonna mute myself for a while now. You discuss your exact orders. If you have any, hold up, my earphones got undone. If you have any questions whatsoever, I'll answer them. Otherwise, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right.
So Slayer's gonna take the vast majority of the watch while we're in here.
Yep.
Yeah, but
How much?
I think we need at least 2 people at a time.
Yeah, one to actually help Slayer, or the other, and those two can rotate.
Yeah. But because of the nature of this area, neither me nor Stefano can help keep watch, because it's not guaranteed that we won't be poisoned.
And if it's a Constitution and save, Litney's kind of out of luck.
Yeah, but the first level of curse isn't an issue for you.
No. If I was
It's the
allowed to
second.
be flavored as an undead, Litney would definitely be outside, also taking watch.
Yeah, but it's the second level of the curse that is an issue for anyone else.
Yeah.
Because at that point you drop an int. The first level is actually beneficiary because you can get the temp HP with a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would still recommend, curing it, even
Yeah,
at the first level.
definitely.
I think at least keeping it at least manageable to the first level. That's where we should be focused on keeping it.
Yep.
I feel like Isabella can't be out for too long because she might turn into the hive mind.
No, I'm not I'm not any less resistant than you guys. I am.
Yeah, but I mean, one bad roll, and that's it.
No, it's not one bad roll. I have the cure. I have the remove curse, and I mean it's like it takes several levels until I start to change. You know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I also have remove curse.
Yeah.
And I can actually I am your guide, so it's pretty important that I stay out there. I am not in any more danger than any of you guys, just to be clear. I am an aberration, but I'm not just because I'm an aberration doesn't mean I'm an aberration because of this place. I'm an aberration because I just in general I passed through the fucking far realm at one point. That's what makes me an aberration. So
Fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's a Constitution saving throw, we're gonna have to make. Litney's definitely not one you want to make him.
Yeah, but watch duty isn't really an issue for you guys. It's an
Yeah.
issue for me and Stefano. Because if we get to fail it, then we get poisoned, and all our rolls are with disadvantage.
This is why
Alright.
it's good to have two people with cure, remove curse.
Yeah. And
Which-
if anything else, Isabella can always short rest and kill the entire party in a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's kind of the point. I am a warlock. I can get my spell slots back on a short rest.
True.
Yeah, it's the curse is not an issue unless we get a hit during the night,
Yeah.
and
So
then it depends on if I failed the roll or not.
So here's what I think. First one on watch should be would you say Isabella and Slayer, since they both have the best perception.
Yeah.
Sure.
Next would be Sarah and Bomber, then and Litney and Razzle.
Slayer is gonna be around. Is gonna be on watch permanently.
I would like to point Zid is also willing to take a watch, and Zid has a +7.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
he's going to insist that he doesn't and stay all night for that.
He's not going to insist
Yeah,
he stays all night either. He's going to take one watch.
Yeah. And so, yeah. When's the one we need to have our best people on watch? During the middle or the beginning?
It depends. Are the beasts in here nocturnal or diurnal? Or crepuscular, or whatever it's called, when they are awake in the evenings and the mornings?
Nocturnal for the night. I don't know the other one.
Isabella, you would know they do not sleep.
Hmm.
Every hour is as
Okay, so
dangerous as the
it's-
last.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would kind of just I mean, I would get Banakafalata to explain this to everyone that, But is it better? Okay, fair question, DM. Is it better if we make a fire, or is it better if we don't?
Definitely don't.
A fire is
don't.
something you can see.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
don't want to be seen.
A fire is
Yeah, but
something
are
you.
they? That depends if they're scared of it, like normal animals, or if they're not.
They do not have any intelligence.
Okay, so I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming
just so
they
you
are not.
understand, that's another big issue. Intelligence saving throws don't work against them.
Alright.
They flat out
I mean, there
they flat
is.
out don't have intelligence.
It should be pretty. It should be. It should be okay. I mean, honestly, intelligence saving throw things are pretty rare.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
In fact, I might revisit that and just say that they all have a flat DC just because of hive mind, but
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'll ask you guys later, and we'll figure out how to
Yeah.
balance that. For now, I'm gonna say they have no intelligence, so it really doesn't matter because again they're being controlled by a hive mind. Consider it's an RTS where the force itself is the enemy.
Yep.
The individual
here's what I-
creatures have no intelligence, so they cannot fear.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, and
So,
by the way, Star, I
Yes.
looked up the Blink dog's creature type and its face. So both
Yeah, I
me
mean,
and
I would be surprised.
Stefano will
I would
be-
be surprised if a blink dog isn't Fey.
yeah, but there's a giant
know what?
leopard that's classified as Fey.
You know what? That also makes sense because
What
isn't the cat, whatever the cat's called, isn't the cat a monstrosity?
the
It's
displacer
The displacer beast.
yeah,
That's
it's
a monstrosity, despite the fact that that should probably also be Fey. Looking at it, but yeah,
yeah, it's a bit
understandable.
is a bit wishy-washy.
Understandable. So we have
in
your
the-
watch orders. I feel. I feel.
I don't think we have watch
mean-
order yet. I think here's my idea.
Didn't you say
We should
you guys
in the
suggested a
Discord.
watch order? And you know what?
Yeah, but
Here's what we're gonna do.
considering everyone,
Here's
considering we need
here's what we're gonna do. I feel we should stop the session here. And in the Discord, we have time. We have 2 weeks till the next session. We'll work out exactly what the watch order is, and then when we start the next session, we'll roll for it, and I'll see if you guys trigger any encounters.
yeah,
we all know
basically.
that we all are in agreement that Slayer should stay out.
I
for
mean, yeah,
most
he is
of
an undead, and he can do that. Yep.
Yeah.
He is.
If Litney
This
had
is
better
literally what he was.
protection.
This is literally what his character is. Even also.
Yeah.
The issue is, Sarah, that we need to make sure that
Okay.
we need to
I
make
think
sure
we're all in
that,
agreement. We're gonna end this first before anything else. We're gonna end the stream here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to
Yep.
anyone
See ya.
watching, thank you so much for watching. This is where we're gonna end the stream. It is
Thank you,
currently
and
the
Looker,
very
for being
early
here.
morning of the 20th of August in World, and that's where we end the stream.
Thank you, and Looker, for being here.
How do I?
Later.
Bye
Yep.
bye. Oh,
Goodbye.
You killed my bird wife, you colossal twat!
listen. The
It's
KFC was
tradition at
out of
this
sea.
point.
Okay, what was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, by the way, just because I genuinely thought I'd get a chance to use it, but I didn't. I'm going to just share I'm going to share a picture with you guys. Give me 1 second before I end the stream. The stream's about to end. In art and references, I'm going to share a picture of Esmeralda. Characters, exports, NPC. So here's a picture of Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm gonna on stream. I'm gonna basically pop out her figurine. And there she is, the dragon. Just so you guys understand roughly what this looks like. Snipping tool. In description spam.
Yeah.
That is how large she roughly would be as a dragon in comparison to you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Holy shit!
I miss Venom Fang now.
so here
She's
is
not
Esmeralda.
that large.
It's only huge. You should see an ancient dragon.
Oh, by the way,
By the
Star,
way,
while we're still
Endlooker,
steaming,
this is also gonna be free art assets. I'm gonna post it over there later.
yeah, just one thing real quick. I just wanted to see Handlooker to see something while he's there. Can you show him my true form, please? Just real quickly.
Yeah, it's been visible on and off for quite a while. Here we go.
Just show him my true form. You know, just so he can
Yes.
see it well enough.
The true form.
There we go. That's what I look like. Oh, and by the way, on my normal art, my actual eyes are not the thing that looks like eyes. They're the two little tiny glowing spots on each end of my mouth. Just so you know.
Yep, and that's what they expanded for here. And we're gonna end the stream here with that. Sorry. Should have had context. And we stop now. 3, 2,